Shalom friends, welcome to Daf Reactions, Yevamot 25. The next case that is discussed is the following. If a man testifies, I killed that woman's husband, we actually don't trust that guy's testimony. She can't get remarried based on that alone. It's a bit weird. Something is off. This is not admissible. It also feels a little bit like a very early red herring in an Agatha Christie. Now, usually, somebody who is a criminal is not allowed by the sages to testify about certain things. But there is also, on the other hand, the very serious wish to not leave a woman languishing as an agunah, not knowing what happened to that long-lost husband of hers. Was he lost at sea? Did he join the circus? Was he murdered? Maybe this guy is the one person on earth who can actually free her and say, yes, you are actually a widow now. You can go remarry because I killed your husband. Now, Rabbi Yehuda differentiates here between a man who says, I killed your husband, and a man who said, we killed your husband, because that could mean a man who witnessed it, but was not, in fact, the killer. It was taught in a baraita. There was an incident involving a dangerous armed bandit who was taken out to be executed. And at the very last second, he says, go tell the wife of Shimon the priest that 'twas I who killed her husband. In the baraita, based on that, she actually was able to remarry, implying, of course, that the court did accept the testimony of that murderer that time. Rabbi Yehuda said, no, the case was that he was with the murderers, but he didn't do it himself. And the Gemara says, as per my previous email, he was an armed bandit. An armed bandit. Did you read that part? Why do you think he wasn't the killer? Because they took him out to be executed. He was clearly convicted of that crime. And the Gemara answers itself, as it so often does, oh, well, maybe it was because that was not a Jewish court, and thus justice was not necessarily served. He might have been killed for something he didn't do. So the baraita provides the evidence that Rabbi Yehuda only allows the testimony of such a witness as long as he was with the murderers. We murdered the husband, not I. Now, while I do understand it, I in no way, shape, or form appreciate this. Because while I was learning it the whole time, I was envisioning this dangerous killer doing a dramatic last-minute declaration of his deeds right before his execution. I was imagining a little something like, I don't know, tell Cersei, I want her to know it was me. But now, of course, I don't get to have that. Now, do I?